Welcome to another edition of Daily Brew, your morning pick-me-up. I'm Art Preuss, pastor of the Naples SDA Church, and thank you for joining us once again. You know, we saw that Isaac had a favorite son, Esau. Rebekah had a favorite son, Jacob. Jacob seems to carry on the family tradition of having favorites because he marries Leah that was not supposed to take place, but yet he later on marries Rachel. She was his favorite wife. And out of that union, he has two sons from Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. Benjamin didn't come into the picture until much later in the story. But when Joseph was born, he became Jacob's favorite son. The Bible describes that kind of attitude towards Joseph in a way that doesn't seem to connect with us very much today. Because Joseph was given a coat of many colors. And traditionally, when that kind of piece of clothing is given to a son, it symbolizes the birthright that is supposed to be given to him. But Joseph wasn't the oldest. It was Reuben, the son of Leah. Leah is the oldest of all of Jacob's children, and thus he should have received by birthright that blessing or that coat. But Joseph was Jacob's favorite. Not only was it his favorite, that whenever Joseph opened his mouth, he seemed to shoot himself in the foot. Joseph was a spoiled brat. But the question is, how does one become spoiled? Is it because of nurture, or is it because of nature? Some argue that it's both. Some argue that you need both nature and nurture to become spoiled. But I'd like to offer another alternative to that. See, when God created us, He created us with the freedom to choose, right? We have the power of choice. So it doesn't matter if your upbringing is good or bad, if you are spoiled or not, if you're rotten or good. You have a choice to make a difference in your own life today. What kind of choices are you making? What kind of choices are you taking and deciding upon that will directly influence in the relationships around you and the outcomes of your business's proposals around you, with your dealings in and out of the home, and your choices in your relationship with God? I pray that God will give you wisdom to make the wise choices today.